All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What year did you graduate?
2022.
How big was your class?
I think we were like 28, 29, I think.
Didn't you get a scholarship to go to college for John Deere?
Yep. I got in other words, pretty much everything was paid for. The only thing I have to pay for is my tools. But room and board tuition, that's taken care of.
What all do you do at college?
So like up here I don't have a job while I'm up here. I just kind of saved money ahead of time. I kind of wish I had enough time to work, but it's just kind of a little better for me so I can focus on my grades more, but I go to class, I'll go to the gym, and that's pretty much it. Just
What
about
all
stay busy.
classes do you have to take?
So right now like our John Deere classes, those it's a different class each 8 weeks. Like my first class was basics and fundamentals, second was basic electrical, and I just finished engines and fuel systems. But then like we still have gen eds. We have I had a business communications class, and right now I'm taking a physics.
All right. Which out of those classes do you think was your favorite so far?
In college or high school?
Yeah, college.
College, that'd probably be engines. I'd say we
So do
got
you
to
work
take
on like,
it back. Go ahead.
huh? Do you work on diesel engines or no?
Yeah, yeah, that's the only thing we've messed with. We haven't touched gasoline at all. I think it's just because it's more common for us because we're generally working on larger equipment, not really so much like small things like gators or stuff like that.
Hmm. So do you go out like into the farmers' fields and fix their irrigation motors, or is this like the tractors and combines?
Like whenever I'm working in Elkhart.
Yeah.
So yeah, once I graduate, we'll be I guess our shop it doesn't really have like certain mechanics that stay in the shop. All of us we go out and we'll do that. Like we'll go to a tractor if it's broke down, combine sprayer, pretty much whatever.
Hmm. What all classes do you think a high school student should take if he wants to follow in your footsteps?
Pig shop,
So,
that's for sure.
what'd you do in shop? Like, did
So
you build
I
anything?
guess I guess I guess one of the bigger things I did was I took a 25-foot camper trailer. It was all it was like how do I put this? The inside it wasn't really nice. Like it had holes in the roof and everything was rotten on the inside. So I took it apart. I shredded the inside, and then my dad ended up taking it to the landfill, and they just like bulldozed it. So I was left with just the frame and tires, and then I ordered metal, and I made a flatbed trailer out of it. And then I guess something else kind of big that I can think of was my truck. I took a regular bed off of it, and I put a flatbed, but I redid the flatbed. I took all the old paint off, painted it new, wired it. That's just kind of what I've done.
How many years have you been working at John Deere?
I started, so I'm just a little bit more than a year. It's like a year and 3 months, I think.
Or what all did you do at John Deere to get this scholarship? Did you just work or did you have to do other things too?
Oh, we had to fill out well, I mean just work there, that's one of them. And we had to fill out like I guess an application for a scholarship in a sense. And then they kind of left it up to me like where I wanted to go to school. Like I could have went to school in Garden, but I'm in Milford, Nebraska, which is like 20 miles west of Lincoln. I just came up here because it's a better school. That's what I've heard.
Are you still friends with some of your high school friends?
Yeah, Yeah, I still am. I just really don't get to see them at all, unless of whenever I'm down. But yeah, I just don't see them that often.
Mm. Well, so you said shop kids should take if they want to follow in your footsteps, but what was your favorite class?
That was probably shop.
Uh,
I just like being able to build stuff or help others on their projects. Stuff like that was kind of fun for me.
mm. Were you the oldest or youngest in your class?
I think I was somewhere towards the youngest, but I was kind of in the middle, so I don't really remember.
Mm. Is your college like big or is it kind of like a smaller community college?
No, it's a smaller community college. Like here, the population of the town, I think, is like 2,500, something like that, maybe three. It's just a little bit bigger than Elkhart population wise, but the college, it's pretty small. It's one on one with teachers.
How many kids are in your class right now?
I think there's 19 of us. I think.
Mm. Are any of these kids that in your class, you know them from Elkhart, or are these like from all over the country?
I've never met any one of them. Never have. I don't know. It's kind of fun though, in a sense, being able to meet new people that you've never seen before. It's kind of cool, fresh
Yeah.
start again.
What's the scholarship that you got? What was it called?
I think it was like American Implement Ag Tech Scholarship. I think that's what it was called. I don't really remember the name of it, but it was something along those lines.
Mm. Do you have to go to class every day for your college, or do you just go when you need to?
No, it's every day. John Deere's Monday through Friday, and it depends how long we go. It's generally till lunchtime, and after that I have general educations. But sometimes after those we have to go back to John Deere.
Mm. So does John Deere pay for your housing too, or is that all on you?
No, they got that taken care of. American Implement. They got my room and tuition paid for. So
Uh, is there a John Deere near your guys' college that like comes out and like helps you, or is this like a teacher that learned from John Deere?
this is more like teachers from John Deere because like the teacher I had in engines, he was a John Deere ag tech. He was what I'm going to college to be. And most of the instructors there, that's what they are. They have experience. They know what they're talking about. They've seen it. They've done it. I think that's the best way.
How many years do you have to go to college?
Just to.
2 years. And as soon as you get out of college, you already have a job with American Implement, right?
Yep, that's guaranteed.
Where do you think you'll be put at? Do you think you'll come back to Elkhart or do you think you'll go somewhere else?
Elkhart because of like, I guess I could be transferred. I guess if I wanted, but I like Elkhart and I'd rather stay there.
Yeah. Who do you look up to like who pushed you the most to become where you are now?
That's a pretty good question. I think. I'd probably just say my parents and family. I'd say the most.
Who really got you interested with American Implement, or was this just like something that you thought would be fun and you just started doing it?
Well, so the farmer that I worked for, that's how I kind of got into agriculture. Like driving tractors, stuff of that nature. And then I was debating on going to college to be a welder or a mechanic. And then I think I heard of this scholarship. I think my dad was telling me about it, and I talked to Miss Kuntz, I think. And anyway, this kind of settled my mind for me. It's like I like mechanics and I like agriculture, so this seems like I'd be interested in. I like it so far.
Yeah, I like rebuilding and taking engines apart to see how they work.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff in them. It's like all real close, like thousandths of an inch.
Yeah. And I love when well, I hate when our tractor breaks down, but I love getting in there to see what's wrong and how to fix it and all the parts making it work.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's just a lot more than what's on the surface.
Yeah. Did you ever have to fix like a sprayer, or was that someone else because of the chemicals?
Um, Me personally, I haven't really got to do a whole bunch of stuff on myself because I'm still learning. But like I've gone and fixed hydraulic leaks on myself and stuff like that. But I've helped another mechanic on a sprayer. He had to like replace a pump, and it was kind of a two-man job. So I've kind of helped with that.
Yeah. How many? So you go to school Monday through Friday for John Deere. How many hours is your class?
Like all together, like my school day, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so that's I'll start at 8 o'clock, and then on Monday I'll get off at like 2:30. It's kind of hard to figure this out. I don't got a calculator with me. But and then Tuesday it's from 8 to, it kind of depends. Sometimes 4, sometimes lunch. Wednesday's about 8 to 2:30. Thursdays like 8 to about 8 to 4. And Friday for the most part that's just 8 to lunch. I don't know. I wish I had a calculator right here with me so I don't have to get off the phone for it.
Yeah. Um, so do you live in a dorm like on the college campus, or is this like your own house that you have to share with someone?
No, I live on campus in a dorm. It's they had like single suites where it's one person per little room, but I guess I didn't get that, I guess, because I'm sharing a room with someone else, and just to the wall of me, there's two more people there, so it's like four to a pod.
Uh, is that room that you live in, is it like a pretty like decent size, or is this kind of like a smaller apartment?
To me, I think it's really pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty nice too. It's probably I think they were saying it's like 4 years old or something. It's not that old. It's new.
Yeah, it's pretty small. How old is that school you're going to? Is it like a pretty newer school, or is this kind of like an old school?
Oh no, it's real old. I wish I can you still see me?
Yeah.
I was going to even try and Google that because I don't know how old it is. I think it's since I think like 73. I think
Oh wow.
it's yeah. That's the date I was able to find. I think that's the right one, but
That school's been there for a while.
yeah. And I mean, it's still not near as old as some other ones, but it's not brand new either. It's a little old, I guess.
So with your scholarship, do you have like a contract where you have to work for American Implement for so long, and then you can do whatever you want, or is it as soon as you get out of college, you decide you don't want to do it and you can just go?
No, I'm committed to him for I think it's 4 or 5 years. It's kind of dumb, but I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. That's something kind of important.
Yeah,
But yeah, and then after that, I can leave and go wherever. But I don't plan on doing that though.
yeah. Hmm. So your scholarship had everything with it. Is there like another scholarship that someone could get for John Deere that would do like a part of their payment? Or like John Deere would like give them a housing but wouldn't pay for their college?
I don't know. I don't know if they'd still offer it because I know the one I got. I think that's the biggest one they offered. Like this was like the first year of it. I think. But then I imagine they give out some smaller scholarships, like to high school students or stuff like that, like agriculture related.
Yeah. Is your I guess apartment like how far is it from like your school where you have to go? Is it like right around the corner or is it like a little ways?
I think it's probably quarter of a mile, about. It's not real far. Like the whole campus, it's walking distance. Like the gym, every building's like walking distance. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Do you like college or do you wish you were still in high school?
I guess there's sometimes I kind of wish I was still in high school just because I would have done things probably a little differently. But I I really like college. It's kind of different.
Yes, when your parents say don't grow up too fast, do you think people should enjoy their college life?
Yeah, enjoy high school and like everything really.
Did you do any sports or no?
Oh, I did baseball, track. That was pretty much it. I mean, I'd done like I think basketball in middle school, but that was it.
Yeah. So how much would your college have been without this scholarship, if you don't mind?
I I really don't know. I mean, I know like the tools and stuff I got those are would that help you any?
Yeah.
I think that's like nine. I think like 9,000 or something like that. Tools
Mm,
nine or I know it sounds broad. It's either 9 or 13. I don't remember what it is now.
mm.
But yeah, I don't know how expensive it would have been with the cost of living on dorms.
Yeah, I bet you hear the fire alarm.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yep. I have to go.
All right, so you want to just join after or stay on the line?
I guess you can stay and I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Well, Hollis just told me to keep going.
Okay, all right, works for me.
Yeah. Huh. You know Tom Walsh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm his grandson.
yeah, I knew you were related a little bit.
Yeah. Because when Miss Hout's like, you want to do Draven? I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know Draven.
Yeah, I know you, but not like real well. I guess I know of you more or less.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool though being interviewed by someone I kind of know at least.
Yeah. That helps. Because I did Deke Parker a week ago, and it was okay.
I bet
It,
that was cool.
it was, I mean, it was harder because I didn't really know him as well. I just knew of him. Like I knew
Yeah,
he was a knife maker, but with you, I know you because you're my grandpa, and you came over to his house and helped us weld. Since my grandpa can't weld,
I have.
I thought you did one time, or maybe that was your dad that came over.
I don't know. It could be my dad or something. I don't think that was me. But wait, you're I'm stupid almost. The fact that I'm second guessing this, but your dad's Heath, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, that's yep.
Huh.
So I guess I know you a little bit in a sense.
Yeah. So do you have to go work on engines tomorrow? I mean, no, not tomorrow, Monday.
I Today it was my final for engines. I just finished that, so now I'll be doing hydraulics and powertrains.
Mhm.
So like hydraulics and transmissions.
All right. So with these so do you have any idea what they'll probably be teaching you or no for the hydraulics?
No, not really. I imagine it's probably about as much as they can, like how it functions, different types of systems, just as much as they can, I think.
Yeah. All right. Do you have any questions for me or no?
Um, Oh, here, give me a second. Like, how do I put this? Man, I don't know how to word it. In other words, it's kind of like why was I chosen or something for this?
Well, so there was a whole, so we go from, well, as long as people are alive, from
Yeah.
the oldest to well, we picked you because, well, I picked you because you were new and you got a scholarship from American Implement, and I wanted to do someone that was kind of like going to college, had something that kind of sparked my interest, so I kind of picked you that way.
I see something that's kind of new because whenever I think of things like this, I think of people that have, been out 5, 10 years, a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cool being interviewed for this. I mean, I never thought I'd be getting interviewed, I guess, for something like this.
Yeah. This is for Mrs. Haltz's video production class. So after this interview, I'll have to go back and edit it, put a title, and then think we're gonna take my interview with you and everyone else's, and we're just like put them together to make this real long, from like the oldest to like the newest person of like different interviews.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd just be on Facebook or the school website.
Probably Facebook and YouTube.
That'd be kind of cool. Because the only way I knew about this was, oh, my girlfriend was telling me about it. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Who's your girlfriend?
Brayley Childers.
Uh,
Don't know if you know her. Maybe
did she graduate last year or is she graduating this year?
she's graduating this year.
Yeah, I know her.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yep. I appreciate it, Zane. Yep. Thank you and have a good day. See ya.
You too. Bye.